Hello, let's get into this. I've spent over 69, probably 70 plus hours in production line, and here are some tips because I have got round to 100% achievement on this game. Perfect game is what they call it on Steam. I've spent 69 plus hours on this, probably be more once I've recorded all the B-roll for this video. And here are some of my top tips to have a better game. So in the early game, you just want to build a big enough factory, enough to sell. Just get one basic line going. You probably only need like 3 or 4 fit engines, 3 or 4 painters. That's enough to get you going initially. If you're starting off in a big factory, if you're starting off a smaller one, you probably only need 1. But yeah, just get enough to sell what the market demands for, which at the moment it's probably only going to be like 2 or 3 cars. Then you want to jump straight into researching your robots first as well. So faster robots and more things to make it more efficient. Faster importers, faster conveyors, all these little things that will make your current line faster, which means you're going to be able to produce more cars to fit into the market. Once you've done that, that's when you can start researching split machines, or specialties as they call them, which is essentially like the fit engine broken up into a few different sections, such as fit powertrain, fit exhaust, fit radiator. Now I suggest starting with accessories as the first one that you look into. Not only is that at the end of the process, so you can build that at the end and sort of work your way back to build your factory, rather than kind of looking at deleting it all, because that's really unfeasible in the free game because of money worries. But you can also get technologies and upgrades for your cars, for your different models, in the accessory part a lot more easier. The first one you can start off with is actually audio, and that can be done from Fit Electronics straight away, so I'd suggest that. Then you want to get a design studio so you can get all of the different models of vehicles. Now the design studio researches differently to your normal research, so you're able to keep that going, researching different things while you're also researching technologies and processes. Now each model of vehicle has a different market, and each budget or each value of vehicle also has a different market. You've got budget, mid-range, expensive and luxury. They all have different markets with regards to how many customers are buying them. So I would suggest trying to make as many different models as possible, rather than trying to make loads of one car easily, just trying to become a budget factory. It's better off to stretch out and do a load of different models, even if there's no differences in technologies. Just price it at mid-range, price it at expensive, and price it at luxury until you can add in different technologies, because in the early game it won't matter. It's better off to try and get the market in there. When you can, then get marketing, so when you expand, as you're creating more cars, you're able to actually sell them, because unless you use marketing to grow the market, you're still only going to be stuck at that sort of 2, 3, 4 car mark. So definitely look at getting marketing once you start getting ready to expand. With regards to money, always try and have one loan free. Things can go wrong really quickly. I've been building and lost $1 million instantly, and nearly run out of money, and it can happen straight away. So always have one loan free, that if you ever get below that point, it offers you a buyout chance. Otherwise it's bankruptcy and game over, and you'll have to revert back to an old save or start again. So keep one loan free just so you can keep on going. And as a second tip, just try and buy off high interest loans with lower interest rate loans. That's just general good financing tips. When you can, when you're making enough cars and selling enough cars but you're not making any money, that's time to bring production in-house. So things like making items for the cars that are going to be fit, that's when you want to start making them in-house. And if you go into the component panel, you'll be able to see how much per hour things are costing you, and really what you want to do is you want to work from the most expensive all the way down. So things like seats, powertrains, wheels, they're gonna help you save a lot of money. Yes, buying in resources, paying for power, paying for the workers is going to cost you money, but nowhere near as much as importing these things in. So definitely look at getting that done when you're at that point. And when you've got free cash just burning a hole in your pocket, look at investing in power plants. It's a small investment up front, but it will save you tons of money in the long run. If you just keep an eye on the expensive tab and see how much you're paying for power plants, in the long run you could end up spending millions. So it's better off just spending the 30 grand it costs for the power plant, and then it will save you that very, very soon. So those are all my tips. If you disagree with anything I've said, leave a comment. If you've got any other additional tips, or you want to see me do another video about this, let me know. Yeah, thank you, bye.